When we're talking about child support for high income net earners, so that we're talking about $500,000 or more, it's not going to be the exact same formula as the traditional amount. At some point, the formula that's put together, there are income levels higher than what you would see there. So what do you do in a situation like that? Well, it's always about what's in the best needs or the best interests of the child or children. And what we have to do is we have to figure out what is appropriate for their situation. What are their activities? What are their events? What are their schedules like? How much does it cost to raise these children in this situation? Based upon that, we're going to try and set a child support amount that is appropriate under these circumstances. So in addition to child support, Illinois is going to also have the parents allocate other expenses. So that might be extracurriculars, healthcare, education, any religious activities. Those things can also be allocated by the court. So if they're involved in activities that are higher cost than others, such as ice hockey, horseback riding, other activities where there are significant expenses, you can be ordered to pay those in addition to child support. So depending upon your situation, you may be more inclined to want to pay for those things rather than the child support, because at least you now know where that money's going. Depending on the education, if they're in private school, you may be ordered to pay that bill. If there's tutoring or other things that go along with that education, you could be ordered to contribute to those things in addition to child support. So I was asked recently about does it, having more money increase your chances of getting custody or primary residential parent? The short answer is no, it doesn't. We don't punish people or reward people based upon what their income is or what their assets are, but there are some things that we need to take into consideration. So let's talk about housing. What kind of housing is available? If one parent has appropriate housing and the other parent doesn't, well, we have to understand why. Ultimately, the courts want to make things equitable. They want to make things as close to the standard as what it would have been had the parties not gotten divorced. So depending upon those circumstances and really what's available for the kids, that may determine who has primary residential custody. We're also going to be looking at other factors such as where are they tied to, what community are they in. There's a variety of other factors, but one of the factors is not money. So protecting your children during a divorce involving high net worth is really similar to any other divorce. What you want to do is remove the children from adult conversations. They shouldn't be a part of it. So the divorce and the disagreements are between you and your spouse. Your kid should not be involved. The other thing you might want to consider, if you're not already doing it, is consider therapy for your children. It's important for them to have an outlet, someone they can talk to without judgment, without fear of this coming back, to haunt them or being used against one parent or the other. Give them a safe space. When you're dealing with custody agreements or parenting plans for high net worth individuals, I often get asked, are they different? Is there anything else involved? Truth is, no, they're not really different. It's about where are the kids during the school year? Where are they during breaks? Where are they during holidays? And how are the decisions made? What may come into place is you may have other people involved with that parenting schedule. So for example, if you have household help, they may be involved in helping to facilitate some of the drop-offs and pickups, or they may be responsible for caring for the children at certain periods of time. But other than that, that's really a component of the parenting time. So in other words, you can negotiate who can pick up the children, who can drop them off. But for the most part, they are the exact same thing as a traditional parenting plan. All right, if you're considering a divorce and you have a high net worth family and you have children, you need to get somebody on your side soon. Contact my office. We can start going through the process with you so you understand where you are and figure out a plan of where you want to be so we can create a plan to get you there.